Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Having a good day? High five.
I'm running late for a meeting. I'm going to be doing an interview with an old friend, Monica. You may have met her in a vlog a long time ago. Possibly the one when Diana pretended to be pregnant with a watermelon under her shirt.
You obviously are one of Seattle's, if not the sort of prominent individual geek. What's your Twitter profile? I love the way you put it in your Twitter profile.
Oh, I just edited the Twitter profile the other day.
I can tell, yeah, because you put Vader to Jedi Pirillo. But you said you're a geek culture lifestyle cultivator.
Because I don't know what I am. I don't know what I do.
Yeah. You know, you worry that you're annoying your followers with baby pictures, but actually it's the most popular stuff you've ever shared. That's exactly what happened.
I know! I mean, you know me. I've been doing this for forever.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it because it's a popular thing to do. I'm doing it because I really enjoy doing it. And people seem to be reacting positively to it. And there's one thing that I need more of in my life, and that's positivity. I was a stay-at-home dad before I was a dad. I'm just a stay-at-home person. There are some judgmental people out there who will get very upset if you do something that they believe is not the right way to do something.
Oh, yeah. Some people, sort of want you to keep the geek thing really top of mind, and maybe they don't like that it's all getting mixed up right now, but you're multifaceted, and you're going to be yourself, which is pretty awesome.
There's no manual for being the world's best father, because honestly, every father has an opportunity to be the world's best father, because the only person who is able to bestow that award upon someone would be the child. Or world's best mother, world's best parents, whatever it happens to be. I care about tech for what it does. I don't care about tech for what it is. And that is a clear differentiator between me and who you might find, out there, someone whose life completely revolves around tech, and it just doesn't. Tech revolves around my life. The problem with nebulous terms is it's very difficult to classify the person that you're labeling. And I've always been the type of person to take the approach of do not force me into your mental box. Just let me be me. Yeah. And so if you're going to call me a geek, you have to accept my definition of that word.
Yeah.
And my definition is be yourself, be passionate about things, have fun, get caught up in something that doesn't appear to be picked up in mainstream. When I've put information out there, it's usually been for people who don't know what I know. Very rarely do I want to address an audience who already knows what I know, because there's no value. I mean, if you just talk to the person who knows exactly what you know, you're never going to learn anything.
Yeah.
And subsequently, this is where a lot of the spirit of community has been generated, is that you find people who identify with you, and that's great. That's a certain part of, I guess, my experience in doing business. But the other part is addressing that greater audience who doesn't know what I know, because they find far more value in me sharing that information. If I told you something you already knew, it's not valuable. But if you don't know something, you're going to seek someone who does, or typically you would, unless you're someone who does navel gazing, at which point you're only seeking opinions of people who mirror your opinions. In my opinion, a parent is better off being themselves and being genuine and showing by example to the child to be themselves. I think the world would be a better place. I'm at a point in my career where what I know is more valuable than what I do. If I'm able to tell her, look, we were able to keep you in diapers because of what we did. It's not something that I'm setting out to do, but I've seen so many messages of encouragement and positivity of, Chris, you're the father I want to be. Or, you're the father I wish I had. When you provide a model for somebody else that they see how life could be, that you can be happy, that you can be yourself, you're changing the world. Too much technology, too young, could damage the child. And I mean irreparably damage the child. This is what has been proven. I know that the child is going to be surrounded by tech, but I'd rather spend more time doing things that didn't have a battery life. Screen time requires an emotional maturity that the child will not have developed for years to come. Society in general has not developed an emotional maturity to handle Twitter.
Yeah.
And when an adult has a problem with that, how do you think a kid is going to handle that?
Oh, hold on, I gotta get that. That is so well said. Okay, hold on.
This is something that I think parents have to understand. And as someone who's exposed to this, and I'm not the only one, tech luminaries have taken the same path of limiting the exposure to technology, I think is not just important, I think it's crucial. You'll have no other ability to help the child develop that inner sense of control, patience, and the ability to think for themselves rather than, offsetting that responsibility to a computer screen.
Dad, but you do this all the time.
Well, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And if you want to do this, you can do this, but under these guidelines. So if I'm there with the child, experiencing something with the child, I think it's fine. In doing what we do, Jedi's got a leg up. She's going to experience, for better or for worse, she's going to experience the nastiness that exists for all people of all ages, from all countries, earlier than most. We have opportunities as parents, Diana and myself, to explain to Jedi that there are people who are so uncomfortable with themselves that they will do anything in their power to make you sad. You don't have to take what they say about you as the truth.
Yeah.
You only have one truth, and that's internal. When someone tries to hurt you, it says more about them than it does about you.
Yeah.
We have an opportunity to educate, well, potentially at the same time educating other people, but to educate the child and saying, look, there are nasty people out there and that's never going to go away. You're going to get older and there will still be people who will try to make you feel small because they themselves feel small. Why would someone do something nasty outright to somebody else? Why? You have to ask yourself why. Well, psychologically speaking, it's not necessarily that they're a horrible person. It's just that they were never taught to respect themselves and vicariously respect others. So if we have an opportunity to teach the value of self-respect, everything that's going to come from that, there's a foundation there that I don't know if other children are exposed to, and I see those other children in social every day. Like, really?
Oh, totally. Well,
Like,
they don't have parents who have had to develop the kinds of thick skins.
Or not just that, but parents who understand that there is an emotional maturity that needs to be developed before that child does their own thing in social. There's something that isn't taught in a textbook, that isn't taught in a classroom. It's just, to me, it's wisdom that will continue to serve you throughout life, that starts with childhood. As you're developing that self-respect, because it starts there. If you cannot respect yourself, you cannot respect somebody else. I got kind of passionate there. I've been running late for everything today. And I've been walking too. At least I wasn't late in giving another tablet away. Congratulations, Roberto! This will be on its way soon. I got another package from the Fraser family, and it was addressed World's Greatest Vodder. And it's a color-changing mug. I'm going to save that surprise for you. It'll be a few seconds, though. Just let me go ahead and drive home. You want to see what's on this mug?
Yeah. Looks black from here.
Keep watching.
Whoa. Aww. That's so cute.
That is perfect!
That's so sweet.
That is actually beyond perfect.
Look, she's happy. Looks like she's riding a roller coaster.
Or terrified.
Yeah.
Or both.
Oh, I love it.
I almost want to make a second cup of coffee now.
Now I need one for me. World's greatest everything.
For you?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of broad? Thank you very much, Fraser family. I will enjoy this mug for the rest of my life.
Cool name. And you love Frasier.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Kind of looks like you're wearing a Jedi robe. Obi baby Kenobi. Or not. I can remove it from your head. There we go.
You know how they say that the first 3 months are the hardest? Well, so far, I don't want these 3 months to pass. if there's anything I'm doing other than being with her or holding her, I feel like I'm wasting time on that instead of being with her.
Is that the smile? You're hungry, aren't you? And tired. She's hungry and tired at the same time. All right, all right, all right, all right. Do you want a nap or do you want to eat? It's your choice. Shake this up. You know that sound. That's the sound of nom-noms. Well, that was fast. Didn't even have a chance to feed her. Do you guys want the formula? Yeah, that's the stuff. Baby feeding while trying to sleep, Cam. For breastfeeding moms who choose to introduce formula. Not exactly a mom, but I don't think you mind. Some milk and say what's going on. Some milk you say, some milk maybe. It seems just like a cow to me. Les Miserables is the wrong song.
You know, if she doesn't want to finish that, I'd be happy to help her. Really, I'm here for you, Dad. Just say the word. In fact, you don't even have to say a word. I'll start drinking. Yeah, Dad, and the same thing goes for me.
Someone ate so fast that she got the hiccups again. Happiness is a Jedi in her Vader's arms. Especially when she's napping. You're helping Daddy develop muscle tone. Never thought I'd have that. After the second feeding, she kind of passed out in my hand, which I'm pretty sure is not as comfortable as the pokey pillow. And it's a pokey pillow.
This is what we do every evening. We boil all the nipples. And as Chris likes to call it, the nipple soup. But I just like them all boiled and ready to go for the next day. Tonight my mom is making quesadillas with nopales. I've had these before, and I think Chris has too. I'll be cooking with my mom while Chris takes care of the baby.
As a dad, not a babysitter.
Yes.
I've had nopales before. I love them. The only thing I don't like about nopales, though, is they're kind of snotty in texture. They kind of have a slime on them.
Yeah, but that's good for you.
How do you know?
They're nutritious and delicious.
Yes, but how do you know?
I just know. Oh. While my mom is doing this, I will be cutting the cheese. Isn't that a pretty block of cheese? I've already tasted it. Do you want to try a piece of cheese, baby? I have to be careful when I say baby because the other baby might think I'm talking to her.
That is true.
It's not for you.
Baby. I mean,
I'm just kidding.
you.
You.
Please and thank you.
You're welcome. That's your appetizer.
Oh, I'm appetized. I don't really think I've eaten a lot today.
No, you haven't.
I had some of the Nature Box snacks while I was doing the live stream, but that was about it.
I know, I think that's one thing about new parents is you forget to eat yourself.
I don't forget to eat. I was just too busy.
Yeah.
I'll never forget to eat. Miss, I lost how much weight? You're looking good just a week or so after your pregnancy.
Oh, thank you. Almost 30 pounds. Around 30 pounds.
You need this more than I do. How do you do it?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Counting how many pounds I've lost.
A lot.
I think I have chicken legs. Are these considered chicken legs?
I think they're considered human legs.
Oh, I think Jedi's gonna have chicken legs.
Her legs look like human legs too.
You, on the other hand, you have like calf muscles like you're a cross-country runner. I've shredded the cheese and then left some to snack on for later. Ooh, the nopales look great. They're even my favorite color.
Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
She's hip to that jazz. She's a swinging cat. Yeah. Wicked's not sure what to think of the new swing. It's okay. We're not going to put you in it. Pixie appears to be fine with it. Wicket, however, walked in the door and then jumped back as soon as he realized this thing was moving. Cactus. Nopales. That's actually redundant because nopales is cactus in Spanish. But I'm going to eat this in English. Hope you liked today's effort, and we'll see you tomorrow.